Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nash. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Nashly, but everyone calls me Nash. And on this side of the internet, I like to share my life in my 20s with a little bit of finance and budgeting, lifestyle, and small business. If that sounds like something you might be interested in, stick around. You might like what you see. Let's hop right into today's video. It's actually payday, and there's a couple changes going on with the budget already. I feel like so much has happened 11 days into September, and I'm just rolling with the punches, adjusting, redirecting, and not letting it discourage me. So normally what I do off camera, what I've been doing is I take out cash for my everyday expenses that I keep in my cash envelope wallet, the Nash's wallet. But we're actually going to be implementing a new binder, and I want to just kind of talk a little bit about it. So I pulled out the vault of Nash's wallet envelopes, and aside from my wallet, I only had one additional envelope that I was using towards the end of August, and it was a cash envelope that was labeled bills, and in there I took out money for my rent and my car payments, and those were the two largest expenses that I had, and that worked for August. But with some things coming up, I decided to kind of get specific with a few bills and start putting money aside for certain areas which fall into sinking funds. So I just put it on one because I only have about 7 envelopes, and it didn't make sense for me to have separate binders for that kind of stuff. So the first 4 are gonna be bill focused. So I have this for my actual car payment. Well, it could be either or. So car insurance will go here, and my car payment will go here. Rent, with the 3 largest bills here, I divide them up by the number of weeks or by 2 to 3 paychecks. So it'll help me to just be able to put money aside for them here and not think because the money is in the checking account that I have it accessible for other things. So that's what these 3 fall under. This one is just to help me pay down my credit card. I did a huge oopsie and forgot about tolls. And when you forget about tolls don't forget about you, and they charge you crazy amount of fees. So that on top of the taxes for car, I had like $500 in worth of bills from collecting my mail, which really killed the vibe, but whatever. So I want to try to implement the same way how I put a certain percentage into my savings and a certain percentage goes to tithe. I want to try to do a certain percent towards debt instead of just putting a set amount, because it'll allow me to put extra payments aside from the minimum. So I'm gonna attempt to do around 5%. I want to start set aside money for car taxes that'll be due in January, because it always happens and I somehow always forget that every 6 months I gotta pay my car taxes. You would think after budgeting for so long you wouldn't forget, but life be getting complicated and busy, and it's easy to lose track of things sometimes. So I will be putting money towards that with this envelope. Christmas is self-explanatory. It is September and I have $0 for Christmas this year. Not okay. And then travel. You may be thinking maybe you shouldn't be putting money towards travel when you have other things that need to be paid. And while you are correct, what I have to say to that is you still need to have something to look forward to, and you still need to, for me, myself, I can't restrict myself from everything, because then that's when my budget goes completely downhill. So I need to give myself something to look forward to, whether it's spending money or saving up for something in specific. And I enjoy the little trips and things that I plan throughout the year, and I actually do have one coming up next month. So I want to start putting money aside for that. And yeah, that pretty much is the tea on this binder. we'll see how she evolves throughout the rest of the year, but this is how we're starting. I have always enjoyed having cash envelope binder for bills and sinking funds, so I'm not mad about it, and I'm just taking this as a learning opportunity to, you know, continue on the vibe of getting back on track. I think what I'm going to do is, so this wasn't originally in my wallet, I just put this in, and what I'm gonna start doing is the ones that I get is what is going to basically fund this for the time being. So kind of a little motivator for me if I do end up spending money in the other categories, just to keep in mind that I end up getting able to get to put money in my spending envelope just to spend it on random things, like if I want to get myself a new mug, or if I want to get myself a lip gloss, or who knows. Here what we have in cash is 100, 250, 70, 90, 310, 330, 350, 360, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98. 398. So we'll go through the wallet first, and then so I'm going to replace them. So these three, like I mentioned, the rollover singles in eating out is getting 35. So let's see. Eating out now has 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50. Entertainment, I've used some of this already. So what's left for this week is 10. Groceries. Actually, now thinking about it, I'm gonna need some 10s. So I'm gonna put 2 10s and take a 20. Because groceries is getting, oh, what is happening? What am I doing? No, wrong. Reverse. So I'm actually supposed to be putting 40 in here. Oh my goodness, I was looking at the wrong tracker. Eating out actually has 20, 40, 55. Okay, I'm glad I caught it now. So that's correct. I actually used some of this already. So what's remaining for the rest of the week is 20, 1, 2, 3. I ended up buying things to make Philly cheesesteak at home, and I must say, a solid 8 out of 10 for my first attempt. It only ended up costing me like $11, $12 for everything. So for gas, we'll be putting 30. So we have 20, 35. And I believe that's everything in the wallet. Now we swap. So in car, which is my insurance, I need to like switch out the layout. It's gonna be 115. It's gonna be 1 and then okay. So we have, I'm gonna need change. Okay. So we have 10, we have 100, 5, 10, 15 in car insurance. I just paid my car payment, so we will be funding her next week. And then rent is getting 150. Debt won't be funded. This is supposed to be a 10 and a 10 and a 10. Okay, so first one is gonna go into car maintenance, which is car taxes, and most likely oil change will come out of here. And what I'm gonna do for right now is just put the 20 in here, and when I get some change, it's supposed to be 10 in Christmas and 10 in travel. So all of these were supposed to be getting 10. But hey, it is what it is. It's okay. Once I get some change, I will switch things up accordingly. But we did it. We made it to the end, and all the money is gone, like I like to say. And we are all done with this cash stuffing, a little bit of everything that we did tonight. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.